Lordship.
Yes, please.
Lordship, I'd like to mention item number 9 and item number 33 of court number 18 of today list. The Lordship kindly adjourn the matter for today as my senior already left Guwahati for Eid.
Item number 9 and 33.
The other list, Martri, I don't have a copy.
Sorry?
Martri, which is the list, court 18 list, this one?
Item number 33. 33.
33. 33 is Purobi Deka. Etu niki? Ekhon core list,
Zakir Nur Islam.
So ekhon list type number. Tomar logot ekhon eta copy ase. Yes, item number
9 and 33 of court number 18.
9 and 33. All right. Your name?
S. Paul.
MSS Paul, learned counsel for the petitioner. For the petitioner submits that her senior Mr. F. Hawk, as prayed for by learned counsel, list this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry with consent of.
He's not available, sir.
I think what mentioning when it adjournment hai kuji se tell. She wants to adjourn. There is some confusion because these are of court 18. Anyway, I have taken note of it. If the files are here, we shall pass the order. Item 9 and 33, note at Alikitomo. If file is here, then you give it the order.
33, we have received a case study called Port of
Retain. All right. Interim, if any, shall continue till the next date. That is file over, file thakile, order to deal.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 31 and 32 of the supplementary list of this court, my lord. Oh, my lord, in this matter, we have filed an affidavit in reply yesterday, my lord.
Which matter?
31 and 32 of supplementary list of court number 27, my lord.
All right. Do you want to call?
I want to call for it.
Okay.
Obliged, my lord.
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention a matter for withdrawal, Your Lordship. If possible today, my lord, I intend, it is a bail application, I intend to move the trial court on 12th.
Can you get it immediately?
I'll try my best, my lord. Much obliged.
All right.
Daily list for motion item 1. Pertaining to court number 27.
Supporter, he said.
May I please? Next we'll find the FIA in page number 438 application, court number 9, madam.
This is of this court, right?
Of this court, my lord.
Lordship had earlier dealt in this particular FIA, my lord. Actually, 16.
Earlier, this court has granted some order.
Yes, court has granted some order. Yes. There were 16 common certificates were issued. But when it reached the headquarters, it went to 63.
So co-accused have been granted bail.
All accused have been granted. Lordship will find from page number 11, my lord. There are co-accused in bail application number.
Two co-accused have already been granted bail. Three.
These are given after perusal of the case diary.
That Lordship will turn to page number 14, AB.
This is that Home Guard matter.
Home Guard
certificates.
matter. Home Guard matter.
I will appear before the investigation.
Let him appear. This is AB. Heard Mr. S. Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr.
B. Sharma,
B for
Bombay.
B. Sharma, learned APP, Assam.
Madam.
This is an application under section 438 of Code of CRPC seeking anticipatory bail of the petitioner I. Bhuban Chandra Das in connection with Patsala Police Station, case number 15 of 2024, registered under section 120B 409 468 471 of IPC. The case of the prosecution is that an FIR was lodged on 8/2/24 inter alia alleging that upon verification it is found that when only 16 command certificates are issued by the Commandant, Home Guard, Urban Wing, Borpeta, 63 numbers of command certificates of Home Guard volunteers were received at Police Reserve Office, Bajali. Stop. Accordingly, a case was registered. Page 11 of Pabode. Mr. S. Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner is totally innocent of the offence alleged. Stop. He further submits that the petitioners have been dragged in the offence alleged only on suspicion. Stop. Mr. B. Sharma, learned APP, on the other hand, strongly opposes the prayer for bail. Stop. Materials there?
My lord, CD not today's motion day, my lord.
Yes.
For case there.
Stop. Interim, then I'll give.
My lord.
Considering the facts of the case, comma, call for CD, fixing on
First week of May, my lord.
date at the detail. Stop. In the meantime, it is provided that the petitioners named above shall appear
Before I won't.
arresting authority, appearance 7 days, bail bond of
Lordship will fix it, my lord. The other one is 30,000. Other one was,
30,000,
that last one was 30,000.
30,000.
interim,
3-5, my lord. CD.
3-5. Borman, format to asana interim.
Lordship, there's a small confusion between item 9 and 33. Item 9 item is here, in code number 27, and 33 from 18.
Alright. Item 9 not DDB of code 18. 33 dalage. Next.
Item 2.
This application has been preferred under section 438 of the CRPC.
Yes.
In praying for pre-arrest bill in connection with PRC case number, as the search sheet has been submitted by it. Search sheet submitted by it. And one of the prime accused, my lord, has appeared before this, before this honorable court, my lord. But since
Yes,
the
Mr.
pre-arrest bill-
Sharma.
My lord, if Sarsit Sahib ne lordship ne call for scan copy, my lord.
Next
Scan copy of the case there, my lord.
23-4, my lord. For
23-4.
We will have-
23-4, my lord.
Let
He will appear, my
scan
lord. He will
copy
appear.
of the LCRB call for list on
My
18/4/2024.
lord. My lord. No, after my lord.
Yes, because my lord, one of the prime accused, my lord, has appeared, my lord. Lord, interim
Next,
may be given.
next.
Interim may be given, my lord. 18.
18, scan copy.
Etu kopra matila supplementary. Amar.
May I please, Your Lordship? The petitioners here in Your Lordship has put to challenge order at page 57 and 58, Your Lordship.
Just 1 second. Yes.
Page 57 and 58 are the impugn orders, Your Lordship.
Mr. Borthakur, what is under challenge?
Page 57 and 58, Your Lordship. Two orders, Your Lordship.
Page?
Page 57 and 58.
Yes.
One is passed by the District Commissioner, Your Lordship, whereby Your Lordship multi-purpose hold at
Deputed to seal the multipurpose hall.
Lordship. That has been, Your Lordship, by executing an agreement, Your Lordship, which is a page, Your Lordship will get it at
And
page
which is the
26.
other order?
And second order is, Your Lordship, subsequent order is by the Chief Executive Officer. That is notice, page 58.
Yeah, and the agreement has been cancelled.
Cancelled, Your Lordship, without
Well,
giving
that will issue notice.
Lordship. In the meanwhile, Your Lordship, this needs to be stayed. In view of this, Your Lordship,
Why?
they-
What are the grounds for stay?
Lordship, the ground is, Your Lordship, first of all, there is an, Your Lordship, agreement between the Chief Executive Officer, earlier Chief Executive, the present petitioners, Your Lordship, and we have, that is an registered agreement for tenancy, Your Lordship, and accordingly, Your Lordship, we have deposited 20 lakhs of rupees, Your Lordship, and we are
What
paying.
is the ground for cancellation? Any notice or any hearing took place?
No hearing at all took place, Your
My
Lordship.
lord, that earlier, perhaps, my lord, that earlier CEO, Chief Executive Officer, had done that agreement, my lord. But before his retirement, my lord.
But there is a legal agreement in existence. How can that be set aside without following any inquiry or anything?
That is there, my lord.
So then we are issuing status quo.
Issue is there.
Your Lordship will kindly see, Your Lordship.
Page 57,
in
my
a
lord.
similar
Already
situation, Your
sealed, my
Lordship. This honorable court was pleased to grant stay in respect of another building, Your Lordship.
What
That
happened,
is,
my
I
lord?
have annexed, Your Lordship. Page 59. Page 50, there is a sealing order that is at page 57, Your Lordship. And this honorable court was while issuing notice. Para 9, Your Lordship. The court is of prima facie.
Similarly situated.
Lordship. And it is Your Lordship.
All right.
Lordship.
My lord, it's a.
There is already a judicial
Yes,
order,
Lordship
and
will
in fact, even this
just-
court
I'm
is
just
fully in agreement of the coordinate bench decision, because you cannot simply go and seal a hall just because that agreement was signed with the predecessor. That is not the law. If there is anything you do in accordance with law,
Lordship will
so
pass
you
that
come up
order, my lord.
on the next date. You can keep file your returns. Heard Mr. S. Borthakur, learned counsel for the petitioner, stopped. Also heard Mr.
S. Dr.
S. Dr. learned counsel for respondent numbers
1, 4 and 5.
1, 4 and 5.
And for 2 and 3.
Stop. MS U Das, learned government advocate for respondent number
2 and 3.
2 and 3. 2 and 3. Stop. It is the case of the petitioner that an agreement was executed on 10th October 2023 between the petitioner and the Chief Executive Officer Gwalpara Zilla Parishad for letting out. Where is the detail?
Lordship, details, Your Lordship.
Page, guys, give me the page.
Lordship. Your Lordship will kindly come to page 37, Your Lordship. Multi-purpose hall, Your Lordship.
Page 37.
37.
For letting out.
The multi-purpose hall situated at Bhaluk Dui.
Where is it?
First paragraph.
First paragraph. Your Lordship.
Multi-purpose hall within bracket Balijana AP, situated at Bhaluk Dui, post office, Bhaluk Dubi, district Gwalpara, Assam. Page 37, not Pabode. Which belongs to the
Chief Executive
Gwalpara Jilla Parishad. So this is Gwalpara, na? Stop. Gwalpara so and so at rupees 15,000 per month with effect from 1/1/2024. Stop. The petitioner has stated that he had also paid an amount of
Rupees
20 lakhs as security money. Stop. When the petitioner is in process of starting commercial starting commercial activities from the said premises, the respondent number 2 all of a sudden coming with a team locked the gate of the tenanted premises on
Your Lordship, on 23rd February 2024.
on 22nd
23rd, Your Lordship. Page 57.
on
This is the
23rd
sixth.
February 2024. Stop. It is the further case of the petitioner that no prior notice was served upon the petitioner, indicating the reason as to why there was any necessity to lock the tenanted premises. Stop. Next para. Being aggrieved, the present writ petition has been filed. Stop. Issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Stop. So and so accept notice koridibo. Extra copies within the course of the day. Heard interim prayer. Stop. It appears that without notice, the tenanted premises of the petitioner has been sealed. Stop. It further appears that the agreement entered between the petitioner and the respondent was cancelled by order dated 3/4/2024 without following any due procedure of law. Stop. This court is of prima facie view that the petitioner has made out a prima facie case for prima facie case. Stop. As such, in the interim, it is provided that the order dated 23/2/24 and 3/4/24 shall remain suspended, and the district commissioner, Gwalpara, shall ensure that the property is desealed forthwith. List accordingly.
Item 24.
Yes, Mr. Dyer.
May it please your lordship.
What is this writ petition?
My lord, I have been drafted for duty as a presiding officer of
You have been
drafted for duty, my lord, drafted as a presiding officer, my lord, of a polling station. My lord, I have a slight problem, my lord. I have lumbar spondylotic radiculopathy, my lord. It has been diagnosed pursuant to MRI, my lord. I have extreme difficulty, my lord, in walking and severe pain in the back, my lord. So I have represented, my lord, that if I could be granted any alternate duty, I'm not shying away, my lord, from 2009.
Where is the representation, Mr. Nair?
My lord, representation, last one, my lord, at page 40.
Your representation has not been considered.
It has not been considered.
Will it serve any purpose if we dispose it off with a direction that you're to consider your representation?
My lord, or along with that, my lord, if they do not consider, my lord, if they could grant me any alternate duty, my lord, I will, or my lord, or
in exercise of 226
My
grant
lord.
you that relief?
my lord, or my lord, if I could be allowed an attendant to carry my luggage, because as a presiding officer, my lord, I have to carry
This code under 226 is not sitting here for all this. You have to sort it out with if they are doing something, if they are passing any orders which are on the face of it arbitrary, illegal, certainly this court will come to your aid. But
my lord, if a direction is given to them
will be
to
a
consider
very
this
sad
aspect.
state of affairs if this court has to start passing orders for providing attendants to carry your luggage.
My lord, the problem would be, my lord, I have difficulty.
I'm appearing for the election commissioner. Also, the petitioner, he has submitted a representation first on the annexure 10, it is 23/2024. Accordingly, in terms of representation, he was directed to appear for a district medical board, Your Honor. The district medical board, he has first examined by orthopedic surgeon, Your Honor, where after examination, it is his document itself, Your Honor. It is
Page?
Page 35, Your Honor.
I have not been exempted, my lord. So I'm not for exemption, my lord.
Page 35,
35,
yes.
Your Honor. Even Honor will see in serial number 16. It is Mr. Devraj Sharma, the petitioner.
Not exempted.
And in down below, it is the doctor's
What
name.
does not exempted means?
Your Honor, if after
Means
medical
he does
examination,
not have a medical condition for which he needs an
should be
exemption.
exempted.
Correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then
Then he was not satisfied in this, Your Honor, that he said that the doctor has not properly examined him. So accordingly, he was referred to a second medical board, Your Honor.
Yes.
That is in page number 37, Your Honor. Again, that is also when looked after by a doctor who of the Dibrugarh Medical College, Mr. Dr.
Not
Ujjwal
exempted.
Not exempted. Your Honor may notice in CL number 14, 15, and 16, these persons were exempted.
exempted.
So, and
My lord, I'm not for exemption, my lord.
We are issuing notice, nothing more, Mr. Nair.
and Your Honor,
If a direction to consider, my lord.
because the polling party, Your Honor, if I may
What is
submit.
there to consider?
Yes, sir.
The
Madam, page
medical
30.
boards have already examined. You are not. You are said to be not exempted. Have you challenged these orders?
No, my lord.
Then-
My lord may come to page 38 of the medical
Sorry,
examination.
Mr. Nair.
My lord.
And Your Honor, the polling party consists of 4 persons,
All right,
including
all
the
right.
presiding. So
All
they
right.
will help him
Heard
definitely.
Mr. PD Nair, learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard
AI Ali.
A.
I Ali.
I. Ali.
Yes, sir.
Learned counsel for respondent numbers
1 to 4. Your Honor.
1 to 4.
And I am for 5 and 6.
And you das for 5 and 6. Yes, Mr. Majumdar, you are for 7. And Mr. R. Majumdar for
Dibrugarh University Performer
7. R7. By filing this writ petition, the petitioner is canvassing the petitioner, you say the grievance of the grievance of the petitioner in this writ petition is that though he has been appointed as the presiding officer of polling station number 2286 for 92, however, because of his medical condition, he
has not been exempt.
He is not being able to
walk properly.
He is not being able to. Have you joined or you have not joined? He's not being able to.
I have to join on 18th.
He will not be able to perform the duties of the presiding officer of presiding officer. Stop. It is the case of the petitioner that representations have been filed. However, the same has not been acted upon by the respondents. Stop. Mr. A. Ali, Learned Counsel for the respondents, submits that the petitioner has been exempted on 2 occasions and has found that he is medically fit to perform the subject job. Stop. Let notice be issued, returnable 2 weeks, parties represented, no formal notice, interim. In view of the aforesaid, though interim prayer is rejected. List after 2 weeks and a date to be fixed by the registry.
If the DC could be rejected to consider the representation.
They are already considering.
Yes, next.
Deeply obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, this instant matter pertains to revocation of my passport.
Revocation of?
Passport.
Passport.
I was holding, the facts of the case is I was holding a valid Indian passport, which was due for renewal. It was valid till July 2023. Accordingly, I applied for renewal, wherein I received a letter dated 4/12/2023. That would be annexure 5, page 21. So in that letter, it was informed to me.
Page 21.
Page 21, Lordship.
Yes.
In that particular letter, it was informed to me that that would be the second para. Police submitted adverse report. So I was supposed to appear before the authorities with all the documents. Accordingly, I have appeared before the authorities producing all the documents. However, despite of that, my passport was cancelled. But I was not provided any order, speaking order or any order, which prevented me from preparing an appeal before the authorities.
Who is appearing?
I am appearing for the state government, but for the passport authority, union government.
Anybody there? They are issuing notice, but 1 week. Inform. No interim at this stage. We are giving you a very short time.
It was just already informed to me that my passport was cancelled because they have view that I'm a foreigner, which I have informed here.
Anyway, heard.
TR Sen, Lordship.
TR Sen, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Yes, Mr.
B. Sharma, CGC,
B. Sharma for respondent.
Number CGC.
Respondent numbers. And S. Borua for respondent.
3, 5 and 6.
3, 5 and 6. This is an application.
1, 2, 4.
This writ application is for. Sorry, I had to cut it. The petitioner is canvassing the illegal and arbitrary action of the respondent authorities in revoking the passport issued to the petitioner. Stop. Issue notice, returnable 1 week. Extra, since parties are represented, DGF, Telokor Nam accepts notice. Extra copies within the course of the day. List accordingly. Borman number paise to kiba confusion hole pudi lobo. Yes, what is this?
This is, my lord, the custom official sealed the house premises of the petitioners. The fact is this, my lord, the petitioner is the owner of a house. He lent out the said premises to some persons at a rate of 20,000 per month. But when we are going to execute the agreements, we found that their identity has been defaced and we did not execute the agreement, and we asked them to vacate the premises. In the meantime, my lord, a custom official has called on me over telephone. We appear, and on 13, a notice has been issued to me. Someone has been served on me under section 108 of the Custom Acts. Then I appeared. I stated that I am the owner. But thereafter I found that custom official has raided the house on 12, my lord.
When those people were there?
Yes, yes. And those people were arrested and huge number of golds, other things were recovered.
Anyway, Mr. Ahmed, notice at this stage, nothing more. Because you see, at the end of the day, things were recovered from the house.
No, not my position.
Maybe, but you see, from that house where those people were staying. All right.
My lord, but under section 110, they cannot seize the house property, my lord.
It will definitely, this court will examine all the issues.
Then, my lord,
But
let them bring instructions.
let them take instruction.
After fix the matter after vacations, my lord.
We are issuing notice. This court doesn't believe on instructions. Let them file the returns. Otherwise, it serves no purpose. Yes.
They have no power to seize the house property.
Heard Mr. J. Ahmed, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard
M. Deka.
M. Deka, Learned Counsel, appearing for respondent numbers.
Dear Lordship.
Respondent numbers?
All the respondents.
For the respondent numbers 1 to 4. Stop. This is an application under this writ application has been filed challenging the
Sealing the house property.
14324 order.
My lord?
The order is 14324.
I am not challenging the order.
We challenging the action on the part of the respondent authorities in sealing the premises of the petitioner by violating the provisions of the Custom Act 1962. Stop. Issue notice, returnable 2 weeks. Returnable 2 weeks. Stop. So and so accepts notice. Extra copies within the course of the day. Interim order to be considered on the next date. List. Give a date after 2 weeks. Give a date.
20.
So and so. On that date, if affidavit is not filed, this court will proceed with the hearing of the interim prayer.
Deeply obliged.
24.
Saturday hobo.
Deeply obliged.
Next to keep 27.
Yes. So, this petition is prepared, Lordship, against the inaction, Lordship, on part of the respondent authority in taking appropriate action for mutation, Lordship, as applied by the petitioner.
Notice.
Lordship.
In this respect, he has only simply said that no mutation has been done. Accordingly, some antisocial activities has been carrying out between the two adjoining parties. So now, whether he has officially applied for the mutation, which is a notified service, so whether he has applied, there is no annexer to that effect. Only a FIR has been lost. If
Then, it appears there is a representation pending. You can dispose of in that direction. Let the representation be considered, disposed of. In accordance with law, if there is no application, there is no case. No, anyway, shall we dispose of this court
Yes,
case
yes.
then? All right. Item number 27. Heard Mr. R. Fukan, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr. S. Borwa,
1, 2, 3,
Learned Counsel for respondent number
1, 2, 3, and 4.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Stop. The petitioner, by filing the instant writ petition, is canvassing the grievance that the respondent authorities are not taking any action for mutation in respect of the petitioner's land. Stop. Where is the representation?
Annexer 1.
Mr. So-and-so, Mr. So-and-so, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that despite of representation, the respondent authorities have not taken any action whatsoever till date for mutation. Stop. I've heard the submissions made at the bar and have perused the materials available on record. Stop. It appears that the petitioner by an application, Annexure 1 is the application for mutation. It appears that the petitioner has filed an application for mutation before the Chandrapur Circle officer in respect of the land measuring 4 bigha 1 katha situated at
Village Dipuji Pathar.
Village Dipuji Pathar, Mauza Mayong, Patta number 23, Dag number 190. Stop. Since the aforesaid application is pending, comma, the petitioner has also filed. Where is the representation? There is no representation. Where is the representation?
There is no representation.
Then,
there is no representation.
Huh? You are saying in your cause title non-consideration of representative of the petitioner, and you have not even filed a representation. This, when did you file this application?
Application Lordship 9/1/2023 Lordship.
23. You make a representation and then you come before this.
I will submit a representation Lordship.
This writ petition seems premature. Then you have not even made a demand.
They haven't made a demand. That's what I was trying to portray. And that part, they haven't enclosed any translated copy. This is a vernacular one.
I'm dismissing it.
Or else he may withdraw.
He'll withdraw. I'm dismissing it. Mr. So-and-so submits that he has instructions to withdraw the writ petition, not to press the writ petition. Stop. In view of the aforesaid endorsement made by the learned counsel for the petitioner, writ petition stands withdrawn with liberty to approach with liberty.
Item 28.
Please, my lord, this case,
my lord, before the petitioner submits, this item 28, 29 and I think 1 or 2 matters left. These are with regard to withdrawal of security guards. So in these matters, previously they have approached the court and several times. There was a comment said that there is no such notification for withdrawal. So these matters are being dealt with by
Mr. Majumdar.
DNAT. Previously it was dealt by Majumdar. Now DNAT will appear. So can it be time for the time being passed over?
No, but pass over for the time being.
Time being.
Any orders passed in those cases?
So for my knowledge was yes.
Because there is one order of, I think, Justice Sham also.
Sham, yes.
I'll just clarify, my lord, lordship, kindly have a look at page 67 or 76.
We wait for some time because a senior government advocate is handling this matter. Let his
Lord,
leader.
will do, man.
Item 30.
Yes. What is this?
This is land acquisition matter, Lordship. The petitioners are the owners and possessors of a patta land, Lordship. In which, Lordship, they have the land is homestead land, Lordship. Having, Lordship, their dwelling houses, crops, and other, Lordship, materials, Lordship. The respondent authority started construction of a road, Lordship, over their patta land, Lordship, without acquisition of, without following the acquisition, Lordship. And, Lordship, the proposed construction will...
The prayer that you are seeking is for a proper demarcation and to acquire in accordance with law. This is your prayer.
Yes,
Let notice be issued at this stage. What else?
Lordship, without protection, Lordship, they will demolish our houses, Lordship. Similarly situated persons also approach the nearest village, Lordship. Approach, Lordship, and the Honorable Court,
Mr.
Lordship.
Das, you are appearing?
I am appearing for respondent number 3 and 5, Lordship.
Who is acquiring the land?
Lordship, land has been acquired by the district authorities, Lordship.
You are appearing for the government?
Government, yes, Lordship.
Lordship, we have got a NOC from the circle officer. After that, only we have started construction. And the thing
Constructions have already been started.
Lordship, already been started.
Then, what interim orders do you want?
Lordship, from one side, Lordship, in the village, Lordship.
See, there are two options. There is one, I can hear the interim order and reject it right now, or I can issue notice and say, and also issue notice on the interior. Let them file their returns, and on the next date, if there is something, the court will, this court will consider. All right, because it appears that there are some materials. Heard so and so. Namgita Didibo. Ms. Mahanta, please submit an appearance slip. Stop. This. The petitioner is canvassing the action of the respondent authorities in illegally acquiring the land of the petitioner without following due procedure of law. Stop. Mr. R.M. Das, Learned Counsel for the respondent number
3 and 5.
3 and 5 submits that the land, that the subject land has been acquired in connection with the project of restoration of dike along LB of river Kathakhal from Boraitoli to confluence, includes bridge closing works of district Hailakandi under the jurisdiction of Hailakandi Revenue Circle. Stop. Let notice be issued, returnable 2 weeks, so and so accepts notice, extra copies within the course of the day. Let notice be issued on the interim prayer as well. Stop. List after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Not. Deeply.
Number 30.
Yeah, please,
yes.
My Lord, the affidavit in reply has been tagged with the record. My Lord, they have, on the last occasion, they have pointed out that Ministry of Jal Shakti is a necessary party. However, my Lord, in the work order that was issued to me, there was no such mention. It was not given by the issued by the Ministry of Jal Shakti, but it was issued by the respondent number 3, water issues. Further, my Lord, when the admitted liability statement was given, it was also given by respondent number 3. So, my Lord, we were not aware of the Ministry of Jal Shakti
Who is to make the payment, Mr. Das?
Lordship, Water Resource Department is to make the payment, but this is a scheme which is a joint scheme. That is, the government of India will share a portion of their part, and government of Assam will share the part. As government of Assam will share the part through Water Resource Department. This scheme is known as Flood Management Program, FMP, Lordship. In this scheme, government of Assam, in some of the projects, the government of Assam used to share 30% and raise 70% by the central government, and some 80% central government, 20%. That's depend upon the various scheme to scheme, Lordship. In this scheme, Lordship, we have already stated that Government of India is a necessary party, because your Lordship may pass order directing the Water Resource Department to make the payment, but the share which
What is your difficulty in making them a party?
My Lord,
you make them a party Lordship, because at the end of the day it is for your benefit.
Lordship.
Mr. Das is only trying to assist the court so as to ensure that if an order is passed, the order can be complied with.
Lordship, that's what.
My Lord,
you are interested in the order.
Yes, my Lord.
Then what is the difficulty? This is the second time the submission has to be made. By now, if you would have come up with an impleading application, this court could have allowed it and the matter could have progressed.
My Lord, the only...
List after reopening date of the deed. File whatever is to be filed.
Lordship. Deeply. Deeply.
Yes.
May it please, Your Lordship.
What is this writ?
Your Lordship, the issues here, the impugned letters, Your Lordship, are at page 32 and 33. What has happened effectively are the petitioners and the private respondent, they had formed a partnership. Thereafter, the bank accounts are open at the SBI respective branches. Now, pursuant to a letter by the private respondent, led by my senior friend, the accounts have been closed. Now those accounts are opened and operated based on the partnership deed.
You are aggrieved by the closing of the accounts?
Yes. Now the interim relief that we are seeking here is that due to the closure of the bank accounts, we are unable to discharge.
Yes. Why were the accounts closed?
The accounts were closed, Your Lordship, pursuant to a letter which Your Lordship will find at page 30. Now there is a dispute between the parties which is pending before the Honorable Civil Court, the learned Civil Court below. Now that is a separate subject matter.
Page 30.
Page 30, Your Lordship. Page 30. Mr.
But our another two, what does that mean?
This is not happily worded, but this is to inform you that I am one of the partner of our firm Pragati, and we had opened the above mentioned account in your bank, but our other two, should not be another two, but our other two had withdrawn huge sum of money since March 2022 from this account.
This is the application to the branch manager SBI
To close the account.
to close the account.
Thereafter, Your Lordship,
Now,
as a resultant,
the account is in the name of a company.
in the partnership.
Is in the name of a partnership. And the other two are also partners.
Yes, they are before
You are the one of the partner.
I'm representing both the petitioners. I am two of those three partners.
So there appears some dispute is there between the partners for which one of the partner have written to the bank, you close the account. Yes.
Now that matter is pending before the learned court below for rendition of accounts. Now that is a separate subject matter. Your Lordship will kindly come to page 32. Page 32. Pursuant to
Yes,
the
is there any some standing guidelines in such case where in a case of a partnership firm, if one of the partner...
Now what had happened...
Yes, what is the guideline?
The earlier occasion was that there was a mandate form which helps open the bank account. Now those mandate forms are based on the partnership deed. On the last occasion, my learned senior friend was asked to produce a scanned copy of the mandate form, which is...
Is it available?
Yes, my lord. My lord, last occasion, my lord.
So what does the form say in a situation like this?
Accounts, my lord, say that any two, my lord.
Yes, any two. Now, any two can operate. Now it has been closed. Operate has to be looked at in a larger...
No, any two operate is a different, in case of a dispute. See,
No, my lord, regarding withdrawal,
you see, issue is the dispute now. There is no there is no difficulty for anyone to understand in case of a joint account, in case of a partnership firm, whoever is authorized, one will do it. If there are three partners, one can operate, or out of the three, one can operate. Standing instructions are given by the bank account holders, correct? Now, suppose there is a partnership firm and there are three partners, and one partner says, no, there is some dispute, now close the account. In that situation, does the bank has any power to close it?
They actually don't, because if you're not...
Because you see, this court, I may be wrong. That is why I am asking if there is any guideline, subject to any guidelines that you show. Otherwise, once it's a partnership firm, two partners, they jointly opened an account, just because one says no, there is a dispute. Bank is not a adjudicating authority that the bank will close it, unless of course they go to the court, get a stay order and get a closure. Am I correct?
Yes, your lord.
Has that been done?
Yes.
No.
My lord, here is a case, my lord. Three partner was there.
Yes.
Among one partner, my lord, file and petition before the bank authorities to stop that operation of this account.
Now,
let me finish. Yes. Then, my lord, what happened? For the interest of the customers, my lord, we immediately informed to the other the partners.
Two partners.
My lord, to produce that, my lord, mutual consent letter. As because, my lord, one title test case is pending. Here, my lord, we have, if suppose, my lord, we release that, then tomorrow, my lord, customer will come, my lord, and say, my lord, why, despite of my applications to store the accounts, why you are operating, that is there, my lord. We have no objection. If court direct, my lord, we are ready, my lord.
You see, don't throw everything to the court. You are a bank. An account has been opened in your bank by a partnership firm, by three partners. Correct? There must be some document. What does that document say?
Document is there, my lord.
Which is that document?
This one, my lord.
As per this document, any three can operate?
No. Jointly by two. Jointly two.
Jointly two. So you follow this?
Yes.
Now have the two partners given you any instruction? Now you are acting on the basis of one partner's instruction. How can you do that? You are a bank. You have to. You are talking about customers. Yes, in this account, your customer is both the partners. Has both the partners Three partners?
Three partners.
Has the three partners given you any instructions?
My lord,
That instruction is not there. Correct.
My lord, for a moment, kindly.
Sorry.
My lord.
No. We are directing you to.
We are ready to follow any instruction, whatever may be, my lord. But
Yes.
what, my lord, the letter which I sought, my lord, we immediately, my lord, informed to the partner to mutually agree consent letter to produce them, my lord.
So that
Only
is not
because
given.
to avoid the future
That is not given.
That is not given, my lord. I leave to it, my lord. Whatever
Where is
direction
that
the
letter?
issue. Yes, my lord. My affidavit, my lord. Both two affidavits filed by
This
the
matter can be closed.
A mutually consent form would require the consent of
My
all the
lord,
parties involved.
Annexer B of my reply, my lord. That's much, my lord. And otherwise, my lord, we are.
Where is your affidavit?
Affidavit, my lord, page 40. Start from 44. 43. My lord, 49 is that, my lord, letter. We have clearly stated, my lord, both the.
You are appearing for the other partner.
My lord, I am appearing for the respondent number 4, one of the partners. And my lord,
See, this court is not going into the merit of the case, correct? It's a very clear thing. If it's a partnership and an account has been opened in the bank by three partners, then just merely because one partner send a letter to the bank cannot just close the account. The bank has to act on the standing instructions of the three partners.
That part certainly have a lot of legal issues, my lord. What is the thing, very precisely what happened actually? The partnership firm was functioning very well.
You see, this court is really not interested in the merit because the merit you are already canvassing before the court, trial court. There is a civil court. That's a different thing.
As of now, the firm stands dissolved. Now the other day before another single bench, my lord.
Then you file appropriate application before the
I have already
bank.
filed affidavit, my lord. Now in the event, my lord, if it is open, my lord, the entire my plight will certainly be affected. And more importantly, my
Partnership
lord,
firm has been dissolved.
I have. Yes,
my lord, a notice has been issued for dissolution.
Yes, my lord.
Notice has been issued. My lord, whatever my lord friend has the my lord grievance, he should go to the civil court and take an injunction.
This is what even.
This is not the forum, my lord, to decide.
Absolutely. By prima facie, this court is also saying the same thing before you have come. Because and it is not for the bank to just stop the accounts only because one partner has written a letter. Unless and until, of course, there is an order from the court. That particular partner should have obtained an order from the court and produced before the bank. The bank will only act on an order from the court, not merely because out of three people who are before the bank, one says you stop, you will stop. You will have to act on the instructions of the three partners, isn't it? This is my understanding of the bank procedures. Correct me if I am wrong.
My lord, there are some very pertinent issues, my lord. I think I need to apprise your lordship. Now, my lord, there are three partners. Whatever be there in the bank account is also of mine, my lord. My contribution is there. Now, in the event, my lord, if it is open, now what actually prompted...
Counsel, in that event, what precluded you to get an order from the district court? You could have gone there. You see, the bank doesn't have that power arbitrarily to close the operation of the bank account. Where is that guideline? Where is that power of the bank?
That part, my lord,
then, because admittedly it is a partnership firm's account, correct? And it is not your personal account. Is it your personal account?
My lord, has your lordship has got the affidavit, my lord, I have already filed.
Yes.
Is it there in the record, my lord?
Anyway, this matter will take some time today. There are a lot of bail matters of Court 18 also. I am posting this after the reopening.
My relationship with the bank is governed by my lord a contract, and that contract my learned friend has produced.
He's one of the partners, my lord.
What can he have to say, my lord? He cannot say anything.
True, here, but only thing it will take some time.
The problem here is that, my lord, there are some my lord legal dues that we have to give. The GST return has not been filed, and for that, my lord...
he says it has already been dissolved. Anyway, list on 18.
My lord, can it be 20, my lord? I have
20. List on 20.
Oh, sorry, my lord. 22, my lord. Monday.
Mr. Chaudhary? 22nd?
22nd is fine, my lord.
22nd. It will take some time only because of that. Otherwise, I was ready to close this petition because it is very clear to this court that there is no that the bank cannot operate only on the instruction given by one of the partner. That cannot be done. That cannot be done. This appears to be highly arbitrary of the bank officials. That cannot be done. Anyway,
I'll settle this
on 22nd.
May I please? Lordship, today arguing council is unable to present, my lord. Matter may be listed after vacation.
As it's a 2017 matter. Ekhini ase neki aji. Etu kotor ase. Etu kotor aru kita ase. Who is the arguing counsel?
Yes, Tapadar.
It is informed that the arguing counsel, Mr. So-and-so, is unwell today. Stop. Mr. D. Gogoi, learned standing counsel, appearing on behalf of the Forest Department, does not oppose the said prayer. Taragot Kotiba accordingly prays for posting on another date. List this matter on so-and-so date. Next.
Item 5.
Madam, I will require some deliberation. Rights of forest dwellers are involved. I'll seek some time, madam.
This is for admission.
Yes,
I'll admit and post it for hearing.
Madam, I am for 5, 6 and 7.
He'll admit the matter.
Their prayer is very limited, my lord, to dispose one representative.
Post it after 22nd.
My lord.
Appearance slip. Heard so-and-so Koridiba. Petitioner has prima facie made out a case for hearing. Admit. List on so-and-so date for hearing.
My lord.
Hearing date.
Second name.
All right.
For bail hearing, Article 34.
This is yesterday's matter.
My lord, Didas has gone through the, my lord.
Yes.
He is in the another court, my lord. For time being, my lord. For time being, my lord.
For time being?
My lord.
Why?
Didas is another court, my lord. He dealt with, my lord.
Didas is appearing in this
My
matter.
lord, my lord.
Mr. Datta, wait for some time.
I can take your lordship the discharge certificate given by them.
Let the APP be there.
Time being matters, item 28.
Yes, Mr. Nath, withdrawal of PSO.
My lord, withdrawal of PSO, there was a judgment.
What happened to Mr. Datta's matter?
It is perhaps timing.
So who is going through that FIR?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is Mr. Didas? Has anybody?
Yes, he has communicated. Ma'am.
Communicated because Mr. Datta has been waiting in this court for a long time.
He is on list,
Yes.
my lord. My lord, in 29, my lord, let it be taken up after the vacation, my lord, because they are on interim, my lord, some...
No, interim.
Mr. Deori?
I'm not an interim.
All right, 18th?
Yes, my lord.
Await case diary, list on 18/4/2024. All right, 19.
Deeply obliged,
CD we have received, not up to date.
Up to date, Bilikwa. Await up to date.
For up to date CD, my lord.
Yes, in item 30.
30 CD received, my lord.
Received?
May I pray, my
This
lord,
is-
maybe take it up, my lord, after vacation, my lord. On 20th, my lord. Some personal difficulties there. On 20th.
Yes, he's not on interim.
Yes, my lord.
List
20, my lord.
24/24 retained CD.
Item 31.
May it please, your
POCSO.
lordship. POCSO 8, lordship. Atom is there, but section 18 was not there, lordship. Page 14, lordship, is the FIR, lordship.
What about service?
Service only.
That I have